Hey there, Board Game Maniacs, and thank you for joining us for another themed month. This month is none other than The Walking Dead Here's Negan, the board game by Mantic Games. You probably are familiar with this if you're already a subscriber of Board Game Maniacs, because you've probably seen Shelly and I had played a couple of episodes, but live streaming. We didn't do actual gameplay where we recorded it like we do in tradition-wise for the Board Game Maniacs channel. That's kind of a big run-on sentence there. But anyhow, we are going to be playing through every mission that we can fit in for this theme month of Here's Negan, obviously. And also, too, as well, if one character dies, because we're doing a little bit of house rules here, and that is if one character dies during a mission, we just pick another character for the next mission, and so on and so on until we run out of characters. So just keep that in mind. We're going to play and try to keep this as accurate as possible with the rules. If, however, we make any rules mistakes, comment down below, refer to a page number in the rules manual, and timestamp the video so we know that. And one more thing before we start with the game, and that is if you are not already a subscriber of Board Game Maniacs, why not? What's wrong with you? Really? No, I'm joking. Just click on the subscribe and bell notification to get notified when other videos such as this are up and available on the channel. So let's look at the mission we're playing and each character. You can see the board is already set up and the characters are starting here. We'll talk about which characters are which in a moment. And this is the very first mission. Is called Training Day. And pretty much the objective of this is to get Negan from this location all the way through on a specific path to the exit. And once we get him there, we win the game. Pretty simple, right? It's not that simple. Brady and I played this as a test off camera, and we failed miserably. And when I say miserably, Brady, did we fail miserably?
We didn't really even get him out of the starting room.
Who?
Negan.
That's right. Negan was just swarmed and dead. But it was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah.
It was a good fun. Alright, so we have Maniac Thomas here, and he never played the game before, but again, this game is so easy to pick up. It's simple to learn, but it's difficult to master. It's all about strategy. Right, Brady?
Well, I mean, I played chess, so I guess, sure.
Alright, so in either case, let's go in and look at each character who has what, and we'll go from there. Starting off with the wolf himself. Who did you pick?
So I picked Laura. And she's got resourceful. Laura may perform the same action twice in her activation. In addition, once per round, she may discard one supply card to do one of the following: gain a +1 attack token, or add a blue die to attack, defense, or secure roll.
Very good for Laura.
Yeah.
And she looks like a really badass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and she starts off with a knife and an M16.
Yeah, M16, M14, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Let's see who Brady has now. Brady, who did you pick?
Dwight.
And why did you pick Dwight?
Because he's stealthy.
He's stealthy. So he's kind of classified as a runner, I guess?
He doesn't really even run. He's more stealth, if anything.
Well, can you read what it tells us there?
Dwight can move 4 spaces instead of 3 when performing a move action. In addition, Dwight can re-roll black dice to see if he causes noise when running.
So yeah, he's stealthy, he's a runner, and he's equipped with the knife and the crossbow. The crossbow does not make any noise whatsoever. I have John. John is a bruiser. Now, he has a special ability, so John ignores bulky keywords. John always knocks walkers prone after beating or equaling their defense roll in a fight attack. If John's attack roll is more than a double walker's defense roll, the walker is removed even if John didn't roll a headshot. And he's only equipped with a crowbar. So he's, again, where he's a bruiser, he just wants to get up in the walker's face and do damage. And that is it. For the training day scenario, now the winning condition is Negan must move onto the exit marker, which is here. So you see this dotted line. That is the specific path that Negan has to follow to get to the exit. Now, also too as well, is that with this, if somebody is in the way, like a walker or another survivor, Negan's going to get enraged, and it's going to be very bad for both walkers and survivors. Because Negan, he don't give a crap. He'll just attack whoever. But that's the whole thing. Now, This one here, the reputation isn't going to count as much, but they're still going to be a top dog, which means whoever get the highest reputation at the end of this game is the top dog that Negan looks at and smiles. But that's all he'll do is like, smile, good job, and then leave. And every player has 2 actions that they can do for their turn, but they can only do one. They can't do one of the same action unless you're Laura, who Thomas is, because Laura can do the same action twice. So that's a big benefit for that. So anyhow, let's go on to the game. I'm going to start it off as first player, then it's going to be Brady, then it's going to be Thomas, because Thomas never played it. By the time it gets to him, he'll know exactly how to play the game. So here we go. Let's start this party going. Big John's going to go first, and he has 3 movements. So he is going to go 1, 2, 3. And he's stopping right there for his first action. His second action, he could run still for his first action, but he don't want to do that. He's going to chill like he is. And his second action, no sense to like hold your nerve or anything. And rest, you don't need to because he's at full stamina. So John's just going to chill like he is. And then we're on to Brady's turn, who is Dwight right here. Dwight has a crossbow on his back, and he's holding a butcher knife or a hunting knife. Brady, you know what you're going to do?
Dwight is going to run.
You're going to run, so you take a blue die and you roll it here, and you add that to 3, so you're going to be able to move 5.
No,
so,
I'm going to be able to move 6.
Oh, that's right, because Dwight is a runner, so he moves more. Just tell me where you want to go. Oh, you're going to do it? Go ahead.
Go up to there for 3
That's
to open
3,
the door.
and it don't cost any actions to open the door.
I got to draw a door card, though.
No, because it's a corridor. There's no doors in there.
Okay. 4.
You're opening. Now there's a door card. We'll grab a door card and we'll be back. The room card. Get in focus, camera. Get in focus. Maybe it isn't focusing. My eyes are out of focus. It's called Overspill. 1 supply token. Blue amount of walker. Place white die more walkers outside this room in the closest possible space to the door. We'll do all of this and we'll be back and show you what it is, how it's populated. Supply token is right there in the room. So Brady, roll a blue die since it's your turn. So it's 3 walkers are placed. So where they're placed is 1 goes here, and then their other 2 is going to go adjacent. You can see the walkers are placed there, and then Brady had to roll a white die for this overspillage of walkers outside of this large room. He rolled and he got blank, so luckily no other walkers are in here. And pretty much that is it for the room.
But I'm doing this. With my last 2 movement, I'm going 1.
You're going to hide behind the...
Because Walker can't climb over barricade.
No. So that was your first action. You still got 1 more action.
I'm going to shoot at that walker.
You're going to shoot at that walker. And so your shoot ability is a white die and a red for the crossbow.
And it's 2 to 6, so he's just within range that I can shoot.
Okay. See if you do any damage. Okay.
3 and a headshot.
So 3 shots, and then we got a walker defense. He's getting nothing.
He's dead.
So headshots, that means that walker is toasted, and Brady goes up 1 reputation for killing that walker, and that ends Brady's turn. Totally forgot Brady still has to roll the die for noise because he did run, so he's got to roll into the dice box.
No noise.
No, you don't get any noise created because noise is bad, especially in this game.
I'll shoot.
Okay, Thomas, it's Laura's turn. What are you going to do?
Alright, so I'm going to move her over 1 so she's in line of sight through the door. And then my second action, I'm going to shoot at the walkers right all the way down.
Alright, so now, just to talk about line of sight here is, there is a desk here. It don't infringe on what you can shoot, but you would have to do a jump test if you were going to pass over it. And your range on your machine gun
is the
2 to
rifle
10?
has 2 to 10.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're definitely in range. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to roll a blue die for your shoot, plus a white die for your machine gun. Oh, geez. The walker can't even roll to beat that, because...
But if they... Yeah, that's true, they can't.
Because you got double headshots, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage on top of it. So that walker, you just blew his head off, her head off. It's gone, and you go up 1 reputation for killing. Negan's really happy, and he's not even on the board yet. As you can say, he don't come in on the board until turn 2.
But there is a bad thing about that. It creates noise.
Yes, you have to roll for noise. That's right. So take the black die.
No, when you shoot, it just creates
Oh, that's right. You don't have to roll for noise. It just creates noise. We'll do everything. We'll be back to explain it. For the noise, it's +1 to the threat track. So we're in threat level number 2. Walker tokens move 1 space towards the noise. And there is 1 Walker token on the board. And then place Walker tokens on the closest entry point up to the current level. We're on all clear still because we're white, and on the board we have 3 spawn points, and neither one of them is in all clear because this here is in caution, and that's worse, and then this is the baddest of all. So we're still in white, so we're fine. Nothing goes on here or anywhere. So that noise, it was a smart time to shoot because it didn't create any noise.
Well,
Good.
it did create noise, but it wasn't as bad.
Yeah. Was that Brady?
It did create noise, but it wasn't as bad.
Right, and now we're on to the most horrible part of all. Well, one of the most horrible. And that is the Walker phase. For the Walker phase, this is the Walker card. First thing it says, draw an event card. So I'm the first player, so I draw the first event card. And it's +2 to the threat level. So the threat level moves up.
4?
Yep, and it's called Herd. Choose a survivor. Place 3 Walker tokens at the closest entry point to them regardless of the current threat level. Place 1 Walker token on the nearest unsecured token to them, even if a door is open or an open room. This is bad. What all that meant is pretty simple. We have one of the spawn points right here, so it's regardless of what the threat level is in. So 3 of them go here, you put 1 on the, and then they have to go adjacent. They're not flipped over yet because they're not in line of sight. And because I picked Dwight here, because if I picked Laura, it would go here. And the thing is Brady and I witnessed this. When Negan comes in over here, they can start moving towards him, and it will cause a lot more havoc and bad things to happen. So because of that, we're not doing that. And then the next part said you put 1 onto the next, the close unsecured token by the player I picked, which is Dwight. So it's unsecured, it has line of sight. So we flip it over and it's blank, so no walkers go on there. That is one lucky pull, because you can see the walker tokens are all there, they're flipped over and they are mixed up. You know, that is it for that part of the event phase. Now we have to do walker tokens, which is start with the closest. Move 1 space towards the nearest survivor. So these black walls mean they're walls. So that would move 1 space here. That one would move 1 space here. That one would move 1 space here. Just like that, that one would move 1 space closer. Now, the door is closed, there's no line of sight, but unfortunately, Laura's here. Door is open, line of sight, so this one gets revealed, and it's a red walker. So Thomas, do you want to roll a red die and we see how many walkers spawn? 2. So 2 walkers will spawn right here. So Brady's grabbing 2 walkers. And 1 goes right here. And 1 goes right there. Just like that. Now these aren't going to spawn because there's door right there. No line of sight here. And then we move on to the next part, which is move walkers. And walkers can move 2 spaces. So this walker, even though it was just reveal, it'll go 1, 2. This would go 1, 2. That one would go 1, 2. And then that's it for the walker movement. And now it's on to the walker's attack. So the first walker is going to attack Laura. The second walker is going to attack John. And this walker is just standing there twiddling his severed fingers.
It's a her.
Walkers have a red attack die. And because they're not teaming up, because they only move 1 space, so we're going to deal with Laura's attack first. Oh, 2 and a bite mark. So you have to defend that, Thomas.
And if you don't, you get bitten.
Oh, so you got 1 damage and a bite mark. So what happens is you take 1 stamina damage and you flip it over. So bitten is a persisting effect, which means that you may turn into a walker eventually. That's really bad.
Yeah.
But is there any special ability there on Laura that can help her with that, or is it just attack? Oh, you got a defense thing, right?
Only if I had a supply token, like a supply card.
Yeah.
If I have a supply card, I can discard it like that, and I can gain either one action token, or I can add a blue die to my attack, defense, or secure
that
roll.
would have been so nice,
but I don't have one.
No, you're up the creek without a paddle. And you know what kind of creek it is. I'm not going to say it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go to John.
And by the way, I think they would team up because they are both adjacent to John.
No, they're not. One is both the. Oh, you mean here? But he can't because they already attacked. He can't attack
I was
twice.
just saying he could have attacked John instead.
So now, John is going to have to defend. His defense is a white. So first, can somebody roll the red die for the attack against John? So you got one. Now, where John is a bruiser, it does say that John always knocks walkers prone after beating or equaling their defense roll in a fight attack.
Oh.
If John's attack roll is more than double the walker's defense roll, the walker is removed, even if John didn't roll it. But this only applies to the first part. So if I equal it, at least that means that walker is going to go prone. Correction about that, it's only an attack that John would knock them prone, so John just has to get 1 or better on the white die. And he gets a 2! Woo! So he is defending successfully, but nothing else happens. Even though he rolled a headshot, that's horrible. But he just defended. Just a quick rules correction there is, it's saying in the rulebook on page 19, if Walker attack roll scores a bite, which is the exclamation mark, the survivor has lost stamina. The survivor is bitten. Reduce the survivor's reputation by blue die. Flip the survivor's stamina counter over to the bite symbol. So you're going to have to roll a blue die, Thomas, and that's the amount of reputation. You're going to lose 1. You only have 1, but you still lose that 1 reputation. And it's flipped over to the bite mark. Now, I'm just wondering if it's going to be more prolonging effect for the bite mark. We'll have to check into that. Little difference between the Walking Dead All at War. If a survivor is bitten, if the survivor's stamina ever reaches a skull, the model is removed from play and replaced with a prone walker. This is the only way which a survivor can be permanently eliminated from the game. So, because we were going to house roll this, but if Thomas goes to here now and he dies in this game, then his character is done. But if he still manages to have stamina at the end of this game, before we start the next game, he's going to roll, I think it is a white die or blue die, I'll have to double check, and he increases his stamina by that. But for other players that are not bitten, and just say they're down here, they go up to full health again when the start of their next game. But where Thomas is bitten, his stamina is going to fluctuate constantly during each campaign mission. Thomas is like, yeah. Thomas, thanks for coming and playing Here's Negan.
You're welcome.
Now, the Walker phase is finished and we're on to the Negan phase. Now, because this is the first turn, Negan only shows up on the board and that's all he does. He don't move, he don't do nothing. And that ends Negan's turn and we are on to the end phase now. And with the end phase, we'd roll if there's any prone walkers. There's no prone walkers. We'll remove the activation tokens from our card. First player token gets passed. So Brady's going to be first player. And that is it. So we are on to round number 2. Now, I'm not going to keep recording everything because this video could end up being quite lengthy. So what I'm going to do is when something happens, just like in Board Game Maniacs style, we will be back. So right now, it is on to Brady's turn because he's first player. Just to recap on what happened here, you can see there's walkers cleared, there's a prone walker here, we got a lot more walker tokens here, and John is over here, we have a walker locked in this room or a walker token, I say Negan is right there. Now, they moved up here because it's on to the walker's turn, so the walkers are going to attack poor Dwight. So because they are 2 against them, it's 2 red die. And they get only 1, so Brady, you got to defend that.
Nope, I take 1.
Uh-oh, so you got 1 damage. At least it wasn't a bite mark, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So that ends the Walker's phase, and now we are going on
to Negan.
So with Negan, we look at this card here. This is the first time Negan activates. If Negan is adjacent to Walker or in an unsecured room, he becomes enraged. He's neither. So otherwise, draw a Negan action card. So this will tell us what Negan does. Negan's card says, I'm sick of you. Move 2 spaces. So Negan's going to go 1, 2.
And now I can't even shoot through him though, can I?
You can shoot through friendly models, yes.
Okay.
But you can't shoot through walkers.
Gotcha.
The survivor with the lowest reputation is moved 3 spaces towards the nearest walker or walker tokens and then makes noise. After Negan's card, he moved here, so luckily he's not going to become enraged because he only moved 2 spaces. John was the one that was the closest and has the lowest reputation. He moved there and then created noise. We put a token on here and revealed that it was a white, but then we rolled and it got blank for empty, so then that's perfectly fine. So now also too, as well as they kind of move towards the noise because John made the noise now. This is all here, so that's pretty much it for the Negan phase. And then we're on to the end phase, and as prone walkers, we have to roll the black die, and on a shield, the walker stands up. And of course, the walker stands up. Just like that.
Great sound effects.
Oh boy. Negan's going to be very enraged next turn unless we take care of these guys here.
I feel like,
we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. So now the first player token is passed off to Thomas. We'll be back if something happens. Actually, I'm going to keep rolling because this is something big. So Thomas, what are you going to do?
I'm going, well, since they're all standing right in front of us, I'm going to take a shot to see if I can take the one in front of Negan out. Oh, and that's 3 and a headshot.
Oh, nice. So the walker don't even defend.
Yeah, you have to see if he gets a headshot. If he gets a headshot, then he's going to be prone.
No.
Nope.
He's dead.
He's dead.
So he's dead. So your rep goes up 1.
1 reputation.
Creates noise.
It creates noise, so before you shoot again, we're going to have to deal with noise. So the threat track goes up from 9 to 10 now. It's getting up there pretty quick. We can't put any tokens here, but this goes here, gets revealed. A white die is rolled.
You also have to place one at that exit.
Yeah, so go ahead, Brady. Roll the white die. 1 walker. So that walker is going to be put here.
And then this token will be placed here, but
and it is line of sight reveal. So another white one got to be rolled.
1.
Another 1 walker goes here because Brady rolled the die. You took it out, but you rolled a 1. So this is all these ones that are going here. So now the walkers actually move to as well because of noise, if I'm not mistaken. We'll double check into that. Do you want to look in the back of the book there, Thomas?
So noise is +1 to threat. Walker tokens move 1 space towards noise. Reveal token if they enter line of sight. And walkers move 2 spaces towards noise. Place walker token on closest entry point to the current threat.
Which we did.
So I just moved those because they would have moved up to as well because they're space. So you can see we're in a lot of trouble here. Oh, so that was your first action.
Those walkers move up. Wasn't that walker move up too? Because it
just got revealed.
Okay.
But actually, no, it revealed. Yeah, it would move up too. That's right.
Oh, jeez.
There we go.
Okay, so for my second action, I'm going to turn
and punch him.
And I'm
knife him.
Knife him.
2 red
Knife
dice.
don't make noise.
You roll 2 red.
2
dice
red die.
Oh, 2 red.
Because fight.
Ah, yes, that's right.
So
and then I
fight and then a red.
All right.
So that is 1 hit. Brady's rolling for the. Whew. What'd you get, Brady?
Nothing.
A blank.
Blank.
So that walker is prono. And that ends Thomas's turn. Now it's on to my turn. And poor John don't know what the heck to do here because
he can't really move
he
anywhere.
can't move anywhere because Negan's blocking the way. But I think what John's going to do is go 1, 2, 3. And for his second action, if there's a prone walker, you just remove it from the board. So I go up 1 reputation, finally. Actually, I don't think that was a good idea.
You should hold your nerve.
I should have held my nerve, that's right, but I did that already, and we can't, no taking backsies. So that ends my turn. Okay, Brady, what is Dwight doing?
He's shooting at that walker first.
Shooting at which walker? There's lots of walkers.
The one closest to him.
So right here?
The one closest to him, yes.
Okay.
Because he looked at him funny.
Okay, hold on. Oh, walkers just look funny at everybody. So what you got?
2.
Oh, a headshot. Nice.
If they don't get a headshot, then he's dead. Yeah.
Dead. You up 1 rep?
And then I'm going to search for my next action.
You're going to search, or do you want to try to hold your nerve?
No, I'm going to search.
You're going to search. Okay, so grab a supply card. This supply token is gone.
Factory Blueprint. Special item. Discard this card before opening a room to draw 3 room cards and pick which one to resolve the others I discarded.
Ooh, that one's nice. That's definitely going to work. And that ends Dwight's turn. And now it is on to the Walker phase. Start of the Walker phase, event card is drawn. What was that? Choose a survivor. The closest Walker token on that survivor immediately moves 2 spaces towards it, following the normal rules, stopping if revealed. This is in addition to any regular movement this round. If there are no Walker tokens, place 1 Walker token on the nearest entry point of the survivor, to that survivor, even if the entry point is higher than the current threat level. So Thomas chose this when it was on, and he moves 2, so it's going to go towards the door, but it can't go out, and that is it. And the second part about is if there are no walkers, but there's lots of stuff on the board, so that was a smart thing to keep them locked in, because it's an unsecured room, and we're going to keep that locked down. Alright, and we're just going to keep playing on, because we are now on to the walker attack and so on. Actually, I'm not going to stop this, because you can see here for Negan. So for Walker movement, there's no other way that walkers can move.
This Walker can move up to me.
Yeah, that's right. So he's going to go 1, 2, and he's right there. Now each attack against adjacent survivor, next player rolls Walker, fight dice, and so on. So Brady, Thomas, can you roll the red die for the attack? 1 hit.
Nothing.
Brady takes another damage. What's your stamina at now, Brady?
3.
3, and what is
Doesn't
it?
he get a bite as well?
No, only
It's
if
only
it's a
for roll an
headshot.
exclamation mark.
Oh, okay, yes.
So that is for that part. And now we have to go and deal with Negan. So it does say on the Walker reference card here, if attacking Negan, -1 stamina per adjacent Walker if damaged. So he only has 1. So Negan is at 6 stamina.
You have to roll the die first to see if he's damaged.
He goes down to 5. And then it says adjacent Walker. If damaged, minus white rep to all survivors. So now we have to roll the 1 to see if Negan's get damaged. And it's 1 damage, so all of us are going to have to roll a white die to see what kind of rep we lose. Thomas gets none. I'll do it. Oh, ooh, 2 rep, but I only have 1, so I'm down to 0. Brady, roll the white die. 2, and you had 3. Oh boy! All right, and that's Negan's turn. So now Negan has that 5 stamina. He's getting closer to that skull mark, and if we hit here, we die. The game loses.
We don't die, but Negan dies.
And also too as well is if we get to the skull, the game is over too as well. Whew. So we'll be back after we play some more. I'm probably going to set the camera up on tripod so that we can play through a couple of things.
You end the video when it's Negan's phase now, and he becomes enraged.
But no. It says right here,
phase.
Negan's rage. Oh, that's right, because that was just. Oh no, that's right. I forgot about that part. Thanks for reminding me, Brady. But no, thank you for reminding me. Blah. So now we look at Negan's turn. If Negan is adjacent to a walker and they're in an unsecured room, he becomes enraged. And you can see right there, he is becoming enraged. So, Thomas, this is a really bad part. So, Negan's rage. Survivors with the highest reputations, blue die rep. Who has the highest rep? You 2. Do.
I got 1.
So, roll a blue die and use that much reputation. 2, so you're back to 0.
Damn.
Survivors within 3 spaces lose 1 stamina. So, unfortunately, you're going to lose 1 stamina. And poor John, is going to lose 1 stamina.
I take nada.
No, you don't take any. And we go to the next thing. If no survivors are enraged, Negan causes noise, but they were in range. If adjacent to a walker, remove blue die walkers within 3 spaces. So Brady, 2.
So it's just one.
Yeah, so it's just
Wait,
one.
does it say within 3?
Within 3 spaces.
Well, if that's the case, 1. Wait, that's here. 1, 2, 3.
No, it's not in space, unfortunately, Brady. Anyhow, Brady's trying to like, oh, we got to get more walkers. If in unsecured room, leave via shortest route. Do not resolve card text. But as you can see, this room don't have a secure token onto it. This one is, and it's locked, so we're fine. And that ends Negan's turn. Now we're going on to the end phase, and I'm going to set the camera up so we can record more stuff. When I say set the camera up to record more stuff, I meant set the tripod up to record more stuff. Alright, it's on to John's turn, because I am first player token now. What is John going to besides cry? Do you know what? He's going to run.
Run. You can create noise.
Oh, first off, no. John's not going to run. First, he's going to try to hold his nerve. And no, he fails. So the second action is he's going to run.
You can hear a zombie in the back, or in the background go, "Run, Forrest, run!"
So he's able to go 4 spaces only.
Negan laughs hysterically. Horrible. What?
So, no, he's going to go here because you don't want to block Negan's pathway.
You know it's going to create noise and those walker tokens.
It is creating noise, but, you know, this walker is getting flipped over. A blue die for walkers is 2.
Well, at least they can't move anymore. Did you increase the threat?
This one would reveal 2 as well. It's red. Roll a red die, Brady. What is it? 1? It's not bad. I can live with 1.
We're not too bad on walkers, which is good.
Okay, so that is the walkers that are revealed. It kind of made things worse, I think. That was a bad call on John. And that was his second action, but I have to roll to see... Not yet. I have to roll to see if he created noise first.
Well, then why did you do all that then?
Because he went in line of sight for the walkers.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so does he create noise? No! So nothing happens because he rolled a blink. You can see right there.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Well, then
John got a horseshoe somewhere.
He wouldn't have moved. I thought he created noise. So
No.
That's why I moved him.
Okay, I was wondering why you did that. Alright, so then that ends John's turn.
Now it is...
On
Senor
to,
Dwight.
so are you going to fight this walker?
I have to fight the walker.
Okay, so... 2, nothing. So he is prone. That was your first action?
I can't use my second action because it's considered a fight to take out
That's
the
right.
walker. So, I can't even secure the room.
Well, you can move up to it to get close to secure it, because Negan's getting close to here. We need to secure that room.
You don't have to be adjacent, you just have to be in the room.
No, you have to be adjacent to it, I think, isn't it?
Nope.
We'll check in the rule book for that. We'll be back in a second. We just checked, so for the secure room, you can't be adjacent to a walker, but unfortunately, even though it's prone, it's still a walker.
And
so you
there can't be any walkers in the room.
Yeah, you can't secure it, so you're just going to get ready for it. Actually, I would stay where I'm at, Brady.
No, I'm moving there.
Because if you go there for your next turn, on your next turn, you can kill him right away.
Yeah, but if he comes back up, then I'm... Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would stay there.
But
I'm
going to hold my nerve.
You're going to hold your nerve, okay? Good.
Yeah,
so it gets dropped down 1, so we're on 9 for the threat level. 9, 9, 9! Okay, so now that ends your turn, and it's on to Thomas's turn.
Yep, I am going to straight off hold my nerve.
Good idea.
Nope.
No, you can do hold your nerve twice, remember?
Yeah, I'm going to like that with my ability.
Because you have this. Yeah, oh, nice. So it goes down to 8 now.
Yep, goes down to 8, and we go up a reputation.
No,
oh!
we don't go up a rep. That's only for securing rooms.
Not holding your nerve like that. Roll die. If threat is 2 or more, survivor is not adjacent to a walker. Is it on a shield, like on the star? -1 threat, +1 reputation.
So you go up a rep. Negan would go up a rep, but he don't follow rep. And unfortunately, John's not in the room anymore. So that's your 2 actions. So that ends the phase for the actors, or the survivors. Now
well, if that's the case, then I would have went up a reputation, because I held my nerve successfully.
Well, we didn't know that. So moving forward, we'll know that. So now we draw an event card. And the event is +1 to the threat track. And the
Well-
card says, Roamers, place 1 walker token on each entry point up to and including the current threat level. So
I'll give you 2.
So it goes here. Oh, you got them for me. So 1 goes here. And 1 goes here. And unfortunately, this here is in the same room line of sight, so flip it over. Oh, but it's blank. Nice.
Planky.
This one here, it's around the corner, so we can't see John. What else does it say? Choose a survivor. Place 1 walker token on the nearest unsecured token to them, even in an open room. So I'm going to pick 1.
Why don't you pick Laura so then it goes into the closed door?
That's
room?
exactly what I'm doing. Is we're gonna keep just piling
It's
because
gonna
that's
need pile
unsecured.
walkers in there.
Yeah. So that is it for the event. Now we move on to the walker token movement. So can't move, they can't move. Well, actually, this technically could just move up 1 like that, which is fine.
Now walkers will move, but they won't move.
Nobody can move, but they're going to attack. So this walker is going to attack John.
Are you sure they wouldn't prioritize Negan?
No, I don't think so. Because Negan's kind of like the clock. I'm going to say he's attacking John. So who's going to roll for the walker
I
attack?
will.
But it's only 1 red die.
Nothing.
John's defense is a white.
But the reason why he's rolling
Is nothing, but
is
still
because
doesn't matter.
if he got, I think it's 2 or more. No, it's not.
No, it's only for attack wise.
That's the other girl that you had in the last game.
Yeah. But that's okay though. John didn't take any damage. I'm happy with that. And now...
It's Negan, and he's becoming even more enraged.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I know. So Negan is going to be enraged again. So I have to... Survivor with the highest rep loses blue die rep. Who has the highest rep?
I've 1.
I've got 1, so we
So
have to
two's
roll.
got to roll off. A red die each. I'm going to see whoever gets the highest.
Nothing. Yeah. You got the highest.
So Brady?
You didn't even say that beforehand, though. You
Yeah, I
can't
did.
do that.
Said whoever gets the highest.
Yeah.
You just... Yeah, that means that he would take it, because I wouldn't take it.
Let's just roll again. Whoever gets the highest is the one for the reputation. How was that? So from this point on, it's the highest. Same thing. So
I'm not even gonna roll.
Lose
Wait,
your
is it
rep,
a white
Brady.
die?
no, you lose your
No,
rep.
how many die do I roll? Because if I roll a white die, then I could lose.
Oh, survivor's highest loses blue die of
Oh,
reputation.
because if it was white die, then I could get blank and then
Yeah.
nothing.
So
else matters.
roll your blue die to see if you lose reputation.
I only had 1, and there's no blanks on it.
Okay, so then
So
you're
what's the point?
survivors within 3 spaces lose 1 stamina. 1, 2, 3. So Laura's going down, and so is for
I'm at 2,
John.
guys.
And you're bitten. This is
Yeah,
not a good thing.
No.
This will be a short game for you tonight, Thomas.
I believe so.
I
All right.
believe I can fly.
If adjacent to Walker, okay. Roll a blue die for Negan.
3.
3, but unfortunately he's only adjacent to 1.
Yes, but he can take it within 3 spaces, isn't it? Any walkers within 3?
If adjacent to a Walker, roll blue die Walkers within 3 spaces. So yes. So that's
3.
1, 2,
And that walker.
3. Negan just cleared out like 3 Walkers for us. Thanks, Negan.
Yeah, but
Wait.
Negan's not the greatest person.
And then, if in an unsecured room, but he's not, he would leave. But okay, so that ends Negan's turn. So now we are on to the end phase. We have to roll a black die on a shield. That Walker stands up. He
Yeah,
stands
of
up.
course. I'm first player though, so I could probably knife him.
So now, the first player token is passed to Brady, and we are on to the next round. Okay, Brady, it's your turn.
Stabby, stabby.
So you're gonna stabby stabby. How many die do you get for stabby stabby?
2 red.
And you got 1 against no.
No,
So he just survives.
Gosh darn diddly darn.
All right, that was your first action. Second action.
I'm gonna move.
Okay, go ahead. So 4. And you're staying right there. And that ends your turn. And we're on to Thomas. It's your turn.
Oh.
You could have held your nerve, like,
Sorry, but I don't want to be attacked again. I'm only at 3 stamina.
because
I'm
we're
gonna
at 9.
search, actually.
You can't search.
No? You can't?
You
No.
have to have a supply token.
Yeah, you have to. You have to be
Oh,
in
okay.
a room and pick up the supply token.
Gotcha. Yeah, dang it.
I wish we were
Alright,
able to search like that. House roll. No.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually hold my nerve again.
All right. Try to hold your nerve. Yes.
And, yep.
Yes. So because they have the 8 from 9.
Yep. Up your
You go up 1 rep.
And then I'm actually.
Are you gonna move or are you gonna hold your nerve again?
I'm gonna hold my nerve again. Like that, might as well. No.
Nope. All right. So now it's on the Big John.
Why do you keep calling him Big John?
His name is John, and he's a bruiser. He's big. He's not a little guy.
Looks like Terry Crews.
He does. That's right. I think that's what his name's gotta be, is Terry. What are you doing there, Mr. Cruz? Mr. Cruz is going 1, 2, and 3.
Why did you cross out the name on the card and put Terry Crews?
I'm gonna make my own personal.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. His first action and his second action.
He's gonna wail at that zombie?
I think he should, because then on the next turn, one of us could try to secure this room before Negan comes in. But the problem is,
he's gonna come in, I think.
See, Negan 1, 2. If his card is like move 2 spaces, he's gonna be enraged.
Well, if you stay in the way, he's gonna be enraged as well.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was a good idea for me, because
He's gonna move anyway. Can you close the door?
no, you can't close the door. I wish you could close the door.
Because if you could, then I was gonna say that you could close the door.
Shoot. The only thing I can say is run.
Why don't you move up to that zombie and try and take him out, so then he won't move towards Negan?
Yeah, but if
He will still be enraged anyway, no matter what you do.
Yeah, true.
Actually, he won't be enraged because he goes by this card type.
Yes, that's right.
He won't be enraged until
But
his
the
next
thing
turn.
is if we don't secure
Yeah,
this
we
room...
have to secure this room by his next turn.
Right.
The thing with it is,
So
is that
it's
the
fine.
path he's technically following, like that, it won't lead him like that right to the walker. Like that, the walker will have to get in his way.
Yeah.
So if he keeps going right now, we will be fine as long as we take the walker out like that within the next turn.
And yeah, we can't secure this room.
That's why-
See, you could run on your next turn, and then you can try to secure the room if I kill this walker.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you try to...
Yeah,
why don't
that's
you
what-
run, Dad? Because
What?
if you stay there, you'll be in the path of Negan.
But then it might create noise. Okay, let's try to do some run fast. Oh,
But it's better
4.
because you can...
1, 2, 3,
And you can move over to the corner so you won't be in the path.
4. But now we got to try to resolve. I got to see if I create noise. Of course, I create noise. Threat track was up by 1.
The walker would move closer. This guy moves up, but there's no one there to see.
Yeah, he won't move any closer because I created the
The
noise.
spawn, so there's
Yeah,
another...
they're all fine.
This will spawn here.
And another one would spawn.
We'll just say here. Whoops, that was here.
Well,
This gets revealed.
white die. 1.
Could be worse.
Could be. Could be better. Alright, so that was John's first action. Second action is he's going to use his crowbar and he's going to split that walker's head open.
2 white dice.
Yep, it's pretty powerful. So we got to roll for the walker's defense. Okay, Brady, let Thomas roll this time. 2 damage. Oh, nothing happens.
Wait, I thought if he tied when he's attacking, he still gets prone.
Oh, that's right. Hold on a second. If John's attack roll is more than double to what? No. So Walker's prone after beating. John always knocks Walker's prone after beating or equaling their defense roll in a fight attack.
So you equaled them, so it does get knocked
Yep,
prone.
he gets knocked prone with these.
Yeah. Okay. But he's not dead.
Well, it's the walker phase now.
No, it's not. Thomas got to go.
Oh yeah,
I
Tom.
still have to go.
Why don't you take out that walker so the walker won't move up and attack Negan?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Well, the Walker's only going to move up 2. So the most he'd get is here. He's not going to be able to attack Negan. You want to, if you run and you get enough to get beside him, for your second action, he's prone, you just take him out.
How many spaces can I move? 2?
3.
The
3.
if I run.
And then
If you run, it's 3 plus whatever you roll in the blue die.
just
Okay.
to check, 1, 2, 3, 4. You would have to get at least 2.
Yeah,
on
but
the
I can
die.
do 2 of them like that because of my action.
Yes.
You can run twice,
So-
but you wouldn't be able to take it out
Pass
until
me
your
blue.
next turn.
That's fine. He'll at least be in there like that and...
Try to get 2
We'll
or
see.
3.
2.
Yes,
Nice.
you did it. So now you can go to here.
Yep, and then I can actually attack him on my next
Yeah,
turn.
you
No,
don't.
you can
No, you
attack
can
him now.
attack. Your second action is just removing him because he's prone.
True.
They don't get defense or anything. The walkers.
So that...
You can't.
No, you can't.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You have to wait until an
Yeah.
action.
So that ends your turn.
And I'm still not in Negan's way.
Yeah, you are.
No, I won't, because he crosses adjacently in front of here.
Yeah, you have to follow his pathway.
Oh, he
in
does?
the
Yeah,
book.
if you
Yeah.
look in the book.
For a training
But
day?
he's still going to be enraged because this room is unsecure.
No, he doesn't.
If you look in the training day.
Yeah. He only becomes enraged on his next turn. He doesn't become enraged this turn because he's in a secure room right now. You would draw this card, and then on his next turn, he will become enraged.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's in the next
No,
room.
no. If he goes to this next room,
He doesn't become enraged immediately.
we'll see. We'll follow the cards. So first off, we're doing the event part. So first is the event. Here, Brady, you read it.
No, nothing to the threat level.
Good.
Choose a survivor. They must choose to either lose white die reputation if they have at least one to lose, or place a walker within 3 spaces with a clear route to the survivor. I think someone should lose reputation.
I don't have any rep.
I only have 1.
I got 2.
So white die rep. Are you going to choose that, or do you want to do the walker?
I'll do the white die rep.
Okay.
It's fine by me.
2.
That's fine. I'll go down to 0.
Okay, that's all.
That is it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Okay, so now the movement is that can't move. Then the walkers moved. There's no. Oh, move 2. Nobody gets attacked from the walkers. So now it's on the Negan's phase. If Negan is adjacent to a walker or in an unsecured room,
He's not in.
he becomes enraged. Otherwise, draw an action card. And then in here, he can still become enraged. And then the card says, "You scared?" Move 2 spaces, remove 1 reputation from the nearest survivor. 1, 2. Nearest survivor would be her. She had a reputation, so we're good.
Anyways.
Move towards the point for you to clear the multiple routes. Move closer to it. Cannot jump over barricades. Cannot open doors, unsecured rooms. Cannot open doors or enter unsecured rooms. If required to do so, he will become enraged. So he stops here. So you don't lose the rep anyhow, but you would have it because you lost it because of the roll.
And that token gets revealed then.
So he's becoming enraged.
No, he doesn't.
It says right here, Brady.
Yes, but he doesn't have to.
Just a little rules clarification here because we weren't sure. Reading down the list onto the board, he would enter because he has to move his 2 spaces. It is an unsecured room, so he is going to become enraged. But the thing is, too, as well as he's stopped, but he's not adjacent to a walker, but he did reveal these walkers, so a red die. So, Brady, do you want to roll for that? You get 2. Of course you get 2.
Hey, don't blame me. It's not my fault I'm blessed with these dice skills.
So they go here. Now, another one is revealed. So, Thomas, do you want to roll for that one? If it's... Oh, it's blank. You don't have to. Nice. Okay, so that is done. And now, Negan is in a room that is not secured, so he's becoming enraged. So, when Negan is raged, survivors with the highest rep loses blue die reputation.
I have none.
Nobody has rep, so we don't do that. Survivors within 3 spaces lose 1 stamina. So,
You guys lose your stamina.
1, 2, 3. You're fine, Brady. So both Thomas and I move more. Oh, this is not good.
I might just turn into a walker that you guys are going to have to kill.
If adjacent to walkers, remove blue die. He is adjacent, so roll blue die. Within 3 spaces.
1.
So 1. So it's just this one gone, but 1 is better than none. If unsecured room, leave via the shortest route. So this is unsecured. He's going to leave, so he'd go back here.
And that puts him right in line with the next walker.
Yep.
Wow.
And that's it.
We can't even help him either.
We can't. So that ends Negan's turn, and then we're on to the end phase. First player passes over to Thomas. And there's no prone walkers, so now we're on to the next round. We're on to Thomas's turn. Now, we're kind of in a little predicament, but Thomas and I kind of forgot that you can rest as long as you're in a secured room and there's no walkers there. Brady was nice enough to remind us. Thank you,
you.
Brady, for having a photographic memory.
I don't have a photographic memory.
You too.
I do definitely do
So
not.
anyhow, Thomas is here. It's in an unsecured room. So first he's going to try to secure the room. And the way you secure the room, you look at the threat track. We're at level 9, and there's 3, and you get a white die to roll. So if Thomas was in the room by himself, he would roll 1 white die and have to get 3 pips on the dice, or he fails. But because there's 2 other people in the room with him, he gets a white die for each other one. So he has 3 white die, and he has to get a 3 or higher to secure the room. So go ahead and do that. And you got exactly 3. So it is secure. So
-1 to the threat track.
-1, that's right.
And now you gain 3 reputation. And
Because it
each
was
of us gain
level
1.
of 3.
And
And
each
that's
of us
right,
gain
each of
1.
us gain 1 rep.
And that
Oh,
is-
I don't have a
then-
reputation.
And then I am going
A
to
photographic memory.
I'm going to rest.
So
Like
how
that
do you
would-
do a rest, Thomas?
a rest like that? You in a secure room. You take a red die like that, and then it goes for the
Right, well, how
amount
many
that
pips you
roll.
got on the dice? And you
So
get
1.
1. So you
Which is
raise your
fine.
stamina
I'm
by
at least
1.
on 2 now.
Yeah.
I'm not near death.
That's right. So that's your 2 actions.
The zombie moves up, kills you on your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
So now
that would be my luck.
we have a dilemma here.
A DELL.
And the reason why we have a dilemma here now, because it's on the Big John's turn, or no, it's on to Cheeseburger Eddie.
Eddie, oh, now you're calling him Cheeseburger Eddie.
Terry Crews, Cheeseburger Eddie.
God. This is a horrible longest yard reference.
You have to make a custom card.
I'm going to have to, yes. So anyhow, so with Cheeseburger Eddie, he can move out to here, and then for his movement, so it'll be 1,
I thought
2.
you can't move
He'd
past
have to.
them.
He would have to.
I
No, he
think-
can move past Negan. You can't move past Walkers.
Hmm.
So I have to
Negan
roll the
would
run,
punch
and if I succeed, now this is just an if I succeed and I go here, then my next action, I can't even do that because I can't attack him because I don't have a gun. So, okay, Brady, it's going to be on you.
Wait. Yeah, you don't necessarily want to step in front of him.
Well,
like that,
actually,
'cause-
he's gonna become enraged either way because that walker's gonna move up and touch him, and then on his turn he'll become enraged.
The Walker's going to touch him?
Look right there. He's gonna be. You know what I mean?
No. Well, I forgot I could go here, so if I roll
You
enough...
can't go there.
Just
There's
listen.
a walker there.
My first... Oh, yeah, you can't pass through that. That's right. So, I want to try to heal. I want to take a rest
All
for
right,
my
take your
first
rest.
action. But that means that you may have to run up here, and because you got a crossbow, and kill him, because if you don't, he's going to be
He's gonna
enraged.
become enraged either way.
So that's what your objective is, to run and shoot.
Dad, there's no. He's gonna become enraged anyway.
How is he going to become
You
enraged?
see that walker there on the walker face? He's gonna move up too, and then he'll be base to base with Negan.
You don't understand. Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah,
It won't matter.
true, but... okay, anyhow, so I'm going to heal. And I heal 1. Ooh. That was my first action.
You can hold your nerve.
Yeah, second action. Good call, Brady. Can I have one of the black die that you had? Dice hoarder.
I didn't think that was coming.
Okay, so...
I'll be in the basement by
and I hold
myself.
the nerve. It goes down to 7.
I'll be in the basement by myself someday, and I'll just have a big. No, you'll find me in my
Instead of-
apartment or house in a basement, and you'll look down there, and it'll be full of dice to the
No,
brim,
no.
and I'll be swimming in the.
You know the
dice.
ball pits? You'll have a dice
Yeah, that's
pit.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that would hurt. So that's my second action. I'm done with my turn. So now, Brady, it's your turn. So you're gonna try to run first.
I would have to make a.
Oh, actually, yeah, you have to go out here. So you get to move 4. So
I can-
1, 2, 3, and then if you roll, you would have to get at least 2 on the die.
I could get 1. Why would I have to get 2? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll just be able to move over 1.
Yeah, true. So if you get 1, so
Yeah.
roll. This is our only option. 2.
2.
Nice.
I go there.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, could you go back and I'm gonna see if I can actually cross the barricade? Because if that's the case, then I'll move back 1.
Oh, you're already there.
You're here
Okay, well,
already.
then
I
just
was gonna
move
say,
me
you're already
back,
there.
back 1. Because I had
This
enough.
way?
Yeah. So I can go there.
Okay, so now you're going to shoot with the crossbow that don't make noise.
No, it does not.
So kill him.
Nope.
2. So
You might be
Thomas,
going
can you
prone.
roll for the
Alright.
walker?
Oops. Sorry.
2. Actually, roll it again because it fell out.
Yeah.
Nothing. So he is prone.
Negan, you have to be more powerful than that.
But that is your second action.
No, no, I'm pretty sure that I can take another one because you know I'm so cool and
Yeah, okay.
Daryl.
So now
or, sorry,
it is-
Dwayne.
So now it's the walker's phase, so we draw an event card. So Thomas, you read the event this time?
Okay, so compromised. So plus white die to threat.
Oh, no.
Choose a survivor. Choose the nearest secure room that survivor and flip the security token back to
2.
unsecured. If there are no secured rooms, place a low entry point marker in the nearest room at that survivor instead. So it just flips over, so it unsecures the room.
And this reminds me to another point for the end phase. I apologize again. This is really the first time we're playing this, us all three together. And on the end phase, it does state in the rulebook, and I do remember this, that if there's more survivors than what they are in secured rooms, the threat track goes up 1. And we're like at round 3, so we're going to have to just raise this up to 12,
And
unfortunately.
then it's going to go up again at the end.
It's going, but the thing is that we have to try to play it fair.
I know.
Listen, it's all Thomas's fault.
Okay.
It's always his fault.
So now the walker tokens are moved, but there's no walker tokens. And now the walkers are going to move 2 spaces, which is right beside Negan. And the walker's going to attack.
he only does 1
So
stamina.
if attacking Negan, 1 stamina.
It's not as
so
bad because that walker's
roll a
prone.
red die for the walker. 1 damage. So if Negan is damaged, which he is, white die to all survivors for reputation, but I don't have any reputation. Oh, I do. Okay.
I'll
So
do
go
mine.
ahead, Brady, you go first.
I only have 1 reputation anyway.
Okay, I'll go. And I go down to 0 again. Thomas?
Get 2, Thomas.
2. So you're down to 1 or 0?
Down to 1.
Oh, so you're down to 1.
See, I predicted it. I said you're gonna get 2.
Stop jinxing me.
I'm not jinxing you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm no
You're jinxing
jinx.
Okay, so that is the walkers, and then we go on to the Negan phase, and Negan is adjacent walker, so it becomes enraged. So survivor with the highest rep loses blue die reputation. Thomas, roll your blue die.
There's no point in him rolling. You only have 1 rep.
And you just go down. Well, you still got to roll it for camera. Survivors within 3 spaces
We're all
lose 1 stamina.
We're all within 3.
So lose the stamina, Thomas, Brady,
what are
and
you
myself.
doing?
If adjacent to a walker, roll blue die to remove that many walkers. So even the prone can be gone.
1. Do you want to get rid? I should. Oh, don't get rid of the prone. Get rid of
Yeah,
that.
get rid of that one. Alright, if in an unsecured room, leave, be it because he's not in a room, he's in a walkway, so that's fine. And that ends that turn for Negan. And then we're on to the end phase, so black die for that walker to stand up, and he stands up.
I'm telling you, we have bad luck.
Yeah. And now on top of that, the threat track goes up 1 because there's no secured rooms. So we're at 13 for threat level.
We're almost in the red.
Yes, we're almost in the red. This is looking really bad.
If we secure that room, that will be good.
I think that's it. And first player token gets passed.
Secure the room. Secure the room.
Yep, so it's my turn now, and we are 2 white die. I can't secure the room, I'm not even in the room.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah, I'm John.
You're not John. You're not John.
Oh, that's right, cheeseburger ready.
Yeah.
So I'm in the room. I'm going to try to secure this. Thomas is shaking his head. So I need a 3. 3 pips, baby. And I got 3 pips.
The threat goes down by 1.
Yeah, goes down by 1.
Dad, you get 3 reputation.
Ooh, we each get 1.
Well,
No, you
sorry,
get
I
one.
get
just
1.
you.
Yeah, because you know I made a sacrifice.
Now for my second action,
Hold your nerve.
yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to hold my nerve is right. Oh, but I need to heal because I'm getting I'm going to heal because I'm getting dangerously low. So
Look
it's
at
a blue,
look at
no
Tom.
red die.
Thomas. Look at Thomas.
Do you think he's not going to heal it?
Oh.
He can't until that walker's gone.
That's not true.
He can heal.
I'm not adjacent to the walker.
Oh, that's
And I'm in a
right.
secure room.
Okay. And I heal 1. That ends John's turn. Brady, it is your turn. Are cheeseburger ready? What are you doing?
Shooting at that zombie.
Okay, you're gonna shoot here.
Crossbow.
One. And one, so
That's
nothing
fine.
happens. So you can't do a second action.
Well,
You gotta hold
second-
your nerve?
I can do. I can.
No, I mean you can't do the same action second time. That's what I meant to say.
I could move if I wanted to. I could make a sacrifice instead of the walker attacking me, or it would attack me instead of
But how could you make a sacrifice?
them moving onto the entry point.
You can't pass that walker.
Oh yeah,
What are you gonna do?
I'm moving into the security room.
You're gonna move in.
Yeah, right at the entryway. I have the 4 movement.
You were here. 1, 2, 3.
I'll move over one then.
This way. 4. All right.
Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna check if I can cross the barricade because that'll be farther over.
Okay, so you're there. No.
No, I didn't.
So that means you're stuck here.
No, I can still move my other movement.
Oh
It
yeah,
says
that's
that in
right.
the
So
book.
you're there. Okay. So what Brady did here is when you're trying to cross the barricade, it's called a climb test. You roll the black die on a shield, you're able to climb, but this don't count as a space. It's just kind of like an empty gap that you jump. So if Brady passed, he'd be here. But anyhow, that is that. Did we draw a room card for this room?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Okay.
A
All right.
while ago.
All right. So now it is your turn, Thomas.
Okay, so because I am in the secure area, that I'm going to perform a
You can't do that.
stam-
No,
Yeah, I can roll like that.
I don't
for my
want you
stamina
to.
check.
I don't want
Too bad.
1. You can do it again.
Yep. And
2.
So you go up 2. Okay, so your
Hey.
health is a little better.
Hey, that's cheating.
Okay, so Brady.
I already did my turn.
I know. So yeah, that ends Oliver turns. So now we're on to the Walker phase.
You stole my blue die.
Oh, sorry. It's over here.
And most of my red die.
Nothing.
It's alright.
So event.
I know,
I'll
okay?
read
It's
this
hard to
event.
be me.
Noise in the dark. Choose a survivor. They must choose to either white die reputation only if they have at least 1 to lose, or place a walker. Does anybody? Everybody has reputation.
Will
I
you
can do it
it?
because I have the highest. I have
Alright.
3.
I was gonna say I only have 1, so I have the least to lose. Besides him.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
No, Dad, you do it.
Okay. I lose nothing. Empty reputation lost. And that's it for the event. And then we go to the Walker tokens. Nothing can move.
But the walkers,
Walkers can't move. So then the Walker's going to attack Negan. So his stamina is down to 3 now. And hold on a second. If attacking Negan, -1 stamina, adjust Walker. If damage, okay, so you got to roll for the Walker attack. So 1 red die. Somebody want to roll that?
Yep.
Wouldn't Negan suffer 2 more because he took damage?
No, it just says if he takes damage regardless. It's white die of rep to all survivors.
I have no reps, so you choose.
So it's
you
only
have to
me and
roll.
Thomas. And I lose 1 rep, so I'm down with 2.
No, you have to roll. There's a blank side on the
okay.
white.
Yeah, you're right.
And you lose
No.
2.
Your -1 reputation.
I'm so hurt.
Alright, so then that is it for attacking Negan. But now, Negan gets to roll a...
We have to go down the list.
Oh yeah,
right?
we have to go down the list, that's right. So that's it for that. Now we go to Negan's phase. And if Negan is adjacent to Walker, enter in an unsecured room, he becomes enraged, so no card is drawn. Negan's right. Survivors with the highest rep lose blue die of reputation, which is me. And I lose 2, so I'm down to 0. Again, it's hard to bring any reputation up on this. Survivors within 3 spaces loses 1 stamina. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So everybody loses 1 stamina.
I'm
Again.
1 below death.
Oh, that's not good, Brady. You're gonna have to do some resting.
Yeah, but you guys. 'cause I
So
just-
blue die. I'll roll. And 1 is removed, so there's no more walkers on the board. Thankfully. Woohoo! What else do we do here? If he's in an unsecured room, he's fine, so he stays. Alright. So now we're on to the end phase. No prone walkers. Nothing has to be done.
But we have to increase the threat.
Yes, we increase the threat to 13. First player token passes to you, Brady. And now we are going to be on to the next round. We are stuck in this one room. All right, Brady, it's your turn.
Okay,
what are you doing?
Resting first.
Good choice.
Nothing.
Oh, no, you got not blanked out for your rest.
Well, I guess for my next action, I'm going
hold
to
your nerve.
hold my nerve.
Good idea.
Oh, and that's
nothing
as well.
Okay, so that ends Brady's turn. Thomas, it's your turn.
Alright, so since we're still in a secure area, I'm going to try and rest like that and heal up some.
1.
1.
Alright.
And
resting again.
Woo! For 2.
2. Nice.
I'm back
so
up
you're
to full health.
Stamina.
Woo!
Alright, so it's on to Cheeseburger
Want
Eddie.
to give any of those health to me?
No, you can get your own.
Cheeseburger Eddie is
going to rest.
He's going 1, 2, 3. He's moving there. Still on camera, good. And now he's going to try to rest.
Why doesn't he hold his nerve instead?
Because he needs to bring his health back up too. 1.
Oh, look at that. You can heal. That's a nice.
Alright, so that ends the player's turn. We're on to the walker phase, so event phase. I'll read this one now. And it says, no, wait, over there. Choose a survivor. The closest walker token to the survivor is taken off the board and placed in a new position. The new position must be as close as possible to that survivor with an open route to it, but must be out of sight of any survivor.
Well, then do this. Take this one off and put it there.
It's got to be out of sight, but in a clear path. This is not a clear path because the door is locked.
And this isn't out of sight, so this just stays there, I guess.
Yeah, because we can't really do anything else. Yeah,
there's nothing around.
Then place 1 walker token on the nearest entry point to a survivor. Even it don't matter if it's what the level is.
Then it gets revealed.
Yeah, it's gonna go there. Whoops. Oh,
Blue
I'm just
die.
destroying the board.
I'm dead, you guys. Goodbye.
Blue die.
Because Negan's going to become enraged, and then he's going to deal damage to survivors. So I only have 1 more health left.
We don't know
I
yet.
was going to say, how is he going to be enraged?
Because if the walkers move after this.
Okay, roll the blue die. 1. This 1 walker gets placed right here.
Goodbye, friends.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
Doesn't he
Brady.
move though? Shouldn't Negan have moved first?
No.
No.
You move by the Negan action card.
And then it's the walker's movement.
Okay, so where are we at here? Oh, the event card. Now, so it's the walker tokens. Nothing happened. Walkers move 2 spaces towards an air survivor. Just like that, and it's going to attack. So Negan loses 1 rep.
1 stamina.
1 stamina, I should say. Okay. Mine's 1 stamina per adjacent walker, which we did. If damaged, so you gotta roll the red die for Negan. You got no damage.
So we don't lose any reputation.
Okay, if damaged, reputation. So, but I don't think anybody got any reputation right now. Okay, so then we're on to the Negan phase. And Negan is enraged because he's against a walker. So then, survivors with the highest rep. Nobody has rep. Survivor within 3 spaces lose 1 stamina. So it's going to be Brady.
I'm in.
And Thomas. So are you dead now, Brady?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I can come back.
Yeah, you come in the next game.
I wasn't bitten. No, I wasn't bitten. So I can rest and recover. That's what it says in the book, as long as you're not bitten.
We'll double check that. I hope that's the way. I'm probably saying it is because, like, you've got photographic memory.
I don't have photographic memory. At least not perfect photographic memory.
Okay, so now if adjacent to a walker, remove blue die of reputation or blue die of walkers, but there's only 1 walker and there's no blanks on a blue, as far as I know. Nope. So that walker is
Why don't
just
you
gone.
remove me and remove the walker?
Whoops.
Or actually, remove Thomas because he's bitten, so he's more walker than
So
I am.
that is that unsecure room. He is not. So he just don't move at all. He's sticking in that corridor like he's getting tired of staring at them same walls. He's getting pretty frustrated. So that ends Negan's phase. We're on to the end phase.
We should look through the book, by the way, just to find out.
We are, the threat track is going up to 1 more, so we are in the red now, everybody. We are threat level number 14. We'll be back because we're going to look in the book about if Brady can come back, if he's dead or not, or if he's just out of the game, the rest of the game for this round, or this first training day mission. We're on to the next round, and now it is on to Thomas's turn. So Thomas, what are you doing?
I'm going to roll for nerve since we're in a secure area to bring that threat count down.
Yes,
I do it.
We go down to 13, lucky number 13 for this time.
Well, I'm going to do it again like that since I have my ability. And again.
Ah, sweet. So we're down to 12 now.
Yep.
Saving. And that ends your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I think you should do clear the way.
And there's an action that survivors can do. It's called clear the way. It's like call Negan, but if you call Negan, you get to move him on whatever path you want up to 3 spaces. If you just clear the way action, Negan moves his 3 spaces along the path that is already chosen for him. I'm just seeing if John or if Cheeseburger Eddie is in the way, but he's not. He's just out of the way. So Cheeseburger Eddie's like, "Hey Negan, over here, clear the way!" But he's not calling Negan. So because of that, Negan goes, "Huh, what? Sure. 1, 2, 3.
That's all he can. That's one action.
That's
so
one action. So John is going, or Cheeseburger Eddie, for his second action. I'm going to be the next player turn. I'm just thinking here. Oh, so my second action is I'm going to
You could hold your nerve.
move here.
But Negan's gonna go and he'll get enraged. He'll hit you or right into you.
Well, the thing is, yeah, if I move there, Negan's. I'm
He's
going to
gonna
be
become
blocking
enraged
it.
anyway.
Well, no, not necessarily, because Negan
He can't open doors.
He can't open doors. That's right.
Then since his path is blocked, he'll become enraged.
This is tough. I'm just gonna go.
I would have said hold your nerve. I don't know.
Well, we're at 12. Yeah, I keep moving and not doing anything. I'll try to hold my nerve too as well. Nope, failed. Thanks, Brady.
I'm a good negotiator and convincing.
So now Brady is unconscious. So because he's unconscious or incapacitated into the rules. Hold your hand for a second, Brady. So Brady can try to
get rest.
Stand up. So by doing a rest action, he can heal that much stamina. You're not bitten, right?
No, I'm not bitten.
Okay, you're good. Okay, because if you're bitten, you can't do that if you die. So if Thomas goes down to the skull, he's out. That's
he's
it.
out
Or it's
and
done.
he
Yeah,
gets
I become
replaced
a
by a
walker.
chrome walker.
Yeah. Okay, so roll. 2. So you go up 2.
And I come back up.
Yes.
I got
So you
one.
stand up. Now you'll have 1 more action that you can do now. Or is that it that you can do?
No, I can still do another action.
Yeah, I'd say you should do another rest then.
I can't rest. That's the
Oh
same
yeah, that's
action.
right. That's
Hold your
what-
nerve.
Yeah.
I'd rather be up there to be prepared. I'm gonna try to cross the barricade.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're able. So 4, right?
Yeah.
1, 2.
I'm gonna stay there.
You're gonna stay there. All right. So that ends your turn, and I think that's all of the survivors. Now we're on to the event phase. So grab an event card, Brady. Do you want to do the honor there?
Cry for help. Choose a survivor. That model immediately performs a free call Negan action without paying the cost and reputation. However, the chosen survivor then causes noise.
So we have to call Negan.
Yeah, and it doesn't do reputation.
Call him back to me then.
Yeah, just call him back to...
Call him back to me so he stays away from the door area like that.
And then he won't become enraged.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you create noise.
That's
So
The threat goes up
threat
by
track goes up by 1.
Yep.
And what color are we in?
We're
Okay, so it goes here and here. This don't get revealed for the first time. This don't get revealed because we're in another room.
And that's all.
So is there anything else for the noise that I can recall here? So they would move, but they can't move. Walkers aren't on the board. So yeah, that's it. We're done. For for the event. So now walker tokens move. So that moves up 1 space. This one moves up 1
Still
space.
not line sight. That's
Nope.
all that
And walkers can attack, but there's no walkers there
Yeah,
to
you're
attack.
definitely lucky because John would have been line of sight if he was
Yeah.
down 1 more space.
So now we go into the Negan phase. So if Negan is adjacent to walkers race, he's don't. So we grab our third action card, and it says, "Work your way to the exit. Move 1 space. The furthest survivor from Negan must move 3 spaces towards the target point. Opening and attempting to unlock doors if necessary. If they can't or choose not to, they lose 2 reputation." So the furthest one, unfortunately, is you, Thomas.
No,
You-
it's me.
Furthest one from Negan.
from Negan. Oh, that's right. So yeah,
If I choose not to, I lose reputation, but I don't have any reputation.
right. So you have to do that.
I don't
you have
have
to move
to.
It says you have to.
It says if I choose not to, then I lose 2 reputation.
Yeah, but you don't have any
So
reputation
you have
lose,
to do
so
the
you have
other
to do
thing.
The other one.
So you're going to move up 1. The door is open. This gets revealed.
Nothing.
Oh,
And we don't draw a door card.
no. Yeah, because it's a walkway.
And then I
That's
move up 1.
2.
No, that was already. I was right here.
Right. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
That's what I said. 3 spaces.
And I don't have to reveal a door
Nope.
now.
Yeah, so that's it.
Negan moves up 1, 2.
No, don't say
Yeah,
Negan.
move 1 space.
Oh yeah, Negan's moving up 1.
So yeah, he would go back onto his line.
His path.
Yeah.
That's right. That actually worked out pretty good for us because I thought we were going to be in some deep doo-doo.
I'm gonna
But
have to move back and rest. Just let you know.
okay, but that's fine. You can still rest in the hallway.
No, I can't. I have to be in a secured room.
Oh shoot, that's right. Okay, so that is you're the last player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the last one.
Okay, and
because that was Negan's phase.
yeah, Negan phase. Negan went, so now it's first player, and we are on to actually the threat tracker is going to go up 1 more because there's only 1 secured, so we're back in the red. We're at number 14. And there's no prone walkers, so now we have to go on to my turn. If I possibly. We're on to my turn now because we're starting a new round, and it's Big John, Cheeseburger Eddie. So his stamina is at 4.
Are you gonna heal or are you gonna move?
I don't know yet. Because we got to try to keep clearing the path for Negan. So if I moved, I can move here, and then I could try to hold my nerve.
I'm leaving this hallway. Just letting you know.
Why are you leaving?
I
You
only-
just got there.
I only have 2 stamina.
Alright, so I'm going to move ahead because I want to start trying to keep pushing ahead to try to clear. So that was my first action. My second action, I'm just reaching over here. And I'm going to try to hold my nerve. Yes! Drops down to 13, Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy.
So that was my second action. John's done.
Now it's my turn, and I'm going. Hey, out of the way.
You don't want to mess with John, with a big cheeseburger Eddie because it'll knock you out.
All right, now I'm resting. 2.
Nice. Woo! So you're up to 4.
Okay, now I'm good to go.
Okay, so your turn is done, and it's on to
Good old Thomas.
My turn.
Yes,
Or
Laura.
Laura.
Yep, Laura.
Laura Croft.
Maybe. Who knows? Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hold my nerve.
Nope.
I'm going to try it again.
Yep.
So it
So
goes
it's down
down
to
1.
12.
And that's all
Yep,
you can do.
and I go.
Oh, I go up 1 too because I'm in the room.
Yep, that's right. Too bad Negan's stamina wouldn't go back up because he's teetering at 2. He's 2 away from being done.
do you want some food?
Okay, so that ends our turn. Now it's on to the event phase. Spooked. Choose the survivor. They must either lose white-eyed reputation or cause noise. Has anybody got reputation?
I got reputation.
So
I
do you
got
want to do it or do you
reputation.
want to cause noise?
I'll do reputation.
Oh, wait. We've always did this. So Brady, you choose to white-eyed reputation for a change. You gotta roll into the dice box. 1. So you lose 1. And so that's it for that. Now it's going to be the tokens. So that moves up 1 space. This moves up 1. It's still not in line of
Well,
sight.
technically you're there.
But he's facing away.
Doesn't matter.
Well, he can see through, so yeah, it is line of sight, unfortunately.
And
And it's
there's
blank.
nothing.
What? Whoop, whoop. Okay. So then with the walkers, there's no walkers. So then we go on to the Negan phase.
I think Negan's gonna get mad at you.
We'll find out, won't we? Plenty for all of us. Move 2 spaces.
No.
So what is his path again?
He goes
Thomas?
up and then he goes over diagonal to the
here?
door. Yep.
So that's 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
All survivors with 6 or more reputation immediately draws a fly card. Nobody has reputation.
I have 1.
Yeah, but not 6.
Oh, true.
Ha!
Damn.
6 or more reputation.
Ouch.
This is just telling me that we should have had more reputation by now. It means that we're sucking at this game.
We just had really bad rolls.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, don't feel bad. You roll bad all the time. You have the curse of Will Wheaton.
Right. Okay, so now we're on to the end phase. No walkers, the roll for prone.
But wait, the threat goes up by 1.
Oh yes, because we only have 1, so we're back up to 13. First player token passes. And now we are going to be on to the next round. All right, Brady. It's on to you.
Yeah, no.
What are you doing?
1, 2, 3, and I'm opening this door.
Oh, okay.
But I'm doing this. I'm using my factory blueprint.
Oh, that's right, because then you
I can discard this card.
read it out loud so everybody knows.
Discard this card before opening a room to draw 3 room cards and pick which one you want to resolve. The others are discarded.
Okay, so that's 1 room card, 2 room card, 3 room card.
Yes, I get to look at them to decide which one. No.
Not so much joke in this game. We're all really like dead serious to try to.
Oh, because we're trying to actually survive.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather there be fire? Blue walker, 1 supply token and a low entry point. Or 1 supply token, blue walkers and 8 walkers in this room add red to their attack rolls.
You are first player. You do choose, but I would like the
Could you look
third
at
option.
page 9?
For page 9 for what?
Fire, because I don't know what fire does, because it's not
Fire
that
does that means that we have to extinguish it.
Fire burns, Brady.
Yeah, fire like that. It blocks one of the pathways like that. Like it blocks an area, and it also creates a threat counter inside that room like that. So we have to extinguish it before we can secure the room.
So it says fire will increase the threat in each end phase. In addition, in each end phase, roll a black die for each model within 3 spaces of one of the more fire tokens. On stars, survivors lose 1 stamina. Walkers are removed. Important, a room containing fire tokens cannot be secured. So that's why I said the third one's probably the best option, I would think. But again, you are first player, so you have the bat, Lucille, so you can decide what happens.
You know, but adding an extra red die to attack rolls is bad.
But the thing is, that's
I'm right there, I can't move.
you can stay there and shoot for your
What's
second
the other
action.
one?
Breach, 1 supply token, a blue walker, and place a low entry point in this room.
So it will be another spawn point
Where would the spawn point then be?
in this room somewhere.
I would decide.
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
Well, you got to look at it, okay? So they're going to start coming back this way and coming out here. So they're flooding here. Negan still has to pass that way.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying the third option is probably the best.
Yeah, but increasing the threat isn't that bad either.
It's your call. Do you need time to think about it?
Okay. I'm not doing breach.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
I think the fire thing is the bad thing, but that's
Yeah,
just
it is.
me.
No, don't do the fire. Don't do
So the
fire.
third one, like I
I'm
said.
doing this.
No, that's a bad idea.
Pick one. And whatever one
No,
it is.
no,
you take.
I'm not.
This is what I decide as first player. You
I-
have to pick.
No, you still have to pick.
You
'cause
have to
you're
pick
first
it. I
player.
am
You
not
can't leave it
going
him.
to
Pick
create
the
doom.
card.
No, pick it. I'm not Brady. Pick the
I'll
card.
be here all night until
Okay,
you
you
pick a
ready?
card, yeah?
That means it's that one that you pick. Flip it up.
This one?
Yep.
Walkers.
So what was this one? This was the fire one. Lucky. Oh, so with that blueprint, do you shuffle these back in the deck by chance?
No,
Okay.
it just discards them.
Okay. And this is a supply cart.
Blue die walkers. 3. That's why I said we shouldn't.
I'd rather contend with walkers than fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm gonna survive this now.
You don't have to go in that room.
Yes, but I'm
You
stuck
can
there.
shoot with the crossbow.
And they're gonna move up and then they'll attack me.
You're first player, so we still have chances to go in and help clear it out, right?
I'm gonna. Oh, and there's a supply token.
Right. Oh, supply token?
Yeah. I'm gonna place it here.
Alright. So there's the supply token.
I'm shooting at that walker.
Okay.
Red and white.
And don't create noise, right?
No.
Does it have to roll? Oh, 2. Yep.
Oops.
So he is just prone. Blah.
Daryl, get better at aiming. I mean, sorry, Dwight, get better at aiming.
And that ends your turn, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Thomas, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna hold my nerve again.
Why wouldn't you go up and help?
Because there's already way too many people in there. I can't get there.
If you ran, you could.
Yeah, but if he
that's
runs
gonna
and don't
make
make enough, it's
Yeah.
just a waste.
Keep asking me black die, please.
Oh, you mean the dice hoarder is...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
And
Hold your nerve, yes.
Down 1.
Are you gonna move instead of moving?
Nope.
Okay, so you're done now. It is on to Cheeseburger Eddie.
Are you gonna move up and whack?
I can't shoot. I have to move up.
Are you gonna move up and whack some of them?
So I'm going 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're letting them move up and pile up on.
Well, I'm gonna kill one of them
Why
or try to,
Why wouldn't you just stay here and kill that one?
because the other 2 are gonna move. At least if I prone them, it's only one gonna move up on you.
We would have to see who to attack.
Just hold on. So 2 white die. I feel like I'm getting a split in some heads here. No, 3. So somebody got to roll for the walker. 1.
It's prone.
So it's prone. So that's my 2 actions done. So now we are on to the walker phase. Well, see, the thing is, when walkers move, it's going to move up here, so you only have to contend with 1.
It's either gonna attack me or it's gonna attack you.
Right.
But I feel like it should attack you because you have better defense.
It's
than
whoever
me.
has the highest reputation, and
I have
that's
none.
because then we're going to have to roll off on it.
Yep.
Okay, events. +1 to the threat level, so it goes up to 13. They're everywhere. Choose a survivor. The closest walker token to that survivor becomes 2 tokens. Place another in an empty adjacent space. So before you go on any further, so pick a survivor, Brady.
Yeah, let's do that one.
So that one becomes 2 tokens, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Is that on camera? Yeah, it's kind of on camera. Then place 1 walker token on each entry point up to and including the current threat level.
Oh, so there's 2.
So we are here, so yep. And none of them get revealed. Nice. Okay, so now we are on to the walker token phase. So they move up 1, 1.
Negan's in line of sight, so
One.
he's gonna get revealed.
How far? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so blue die.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Blank. Oh, there's
1.
blank. That's our 1's better than 2.
2 or 3.
Exactly.
So it was right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was the events. Now we have to go to.
I'm the dice hoarder, right?
So it goes there and gets revealed. Red die of walkers, please. Somebody roll a red die.
Are you sure I'm a dice hoarder? I think Thomas
roll the red
is
die.
the dice hoarder.
1. I'm not even talking about that. Okay, so he goes here. This gets moved up too and gets revealed. Red die.
Whoops.
How about doing it in the dice box?
Nah. Who needs dice box? That wasn't there. It was off. It was over here. I hit it and it flipped over.
Okay.
Who needs dice boxes? Am I right?
1.
1.
I was guessing that this went here, or it went here, and this went here. That's what I
No,
was.
it goes here. I have to look at the map. No, it goes here.
Okay.
All right.
Then how would you get into there?
Yeah, thanks to Brady for messing this up.
Yeah.
Like that.
See, I knew you were wrong.
Okay, so anyhow, where were we at? I'm totally losing track here.
That was everything for the walk.
So that was these guys will move up one. Or I already moved him up, didn't I? Yes, I did. I went diagonal. So then the walkers are going to move up. Here, here, here.
Laura.
And attack. So Laura's getting attacked by the walker. And they don't get any support. So walkers roll the 1 red. And gets, a bite mark.
He's already bitten.
Yeah, I know. But that's 2.
Your defense is 2 red?
Mm-hmm.
1 red.
Or 1 red.
Roll. Just roll one of them. 1.
One.
So you get 1 damage.
It's good that you don't get bitten again.
Oh boy. Okay. So that ends the walker attack. Because they're not even near Negan. Luckily. So now we go on to Negan phase. So Negan, we have to draw an action card for Negan. And it says, here's Negan. Move 3 spaces. Uh-oh, he's enraged. So, you can't do anything.
We have to follow the card, don't we?
No, because once he's enraged, you void
sure
all of
he's
it.
enraged?
Yes, because he can't move any further.
He can move past friendly models. If we can move past friendly models, then he can move past friendly models.
No, but he becomes enraged because we're blocking his path.
Right. Otherwise, move Negan towards via clear route. If multiple routes, choose one. Negan cannot jump over barricades, cannot open doors and enter unsecured rooms. If required to do so, he will become enraged. If Negan cannot move at all because survivors are in the way, he becomes enraged.
Oh.
So now he is
But
enraged.
he did move. It said he cannot move at all.
No, but he moved
He
forward,
moved
but he
one.
couldn't
He can't move
further
three.
than what
Because
his
you
actual...
blocked him. So Negan's rate. Survivor with the highest rep loses blue die reputation. I have 0.
I got 1.
0.
So
you lose 1 rep.
Just
you don't even
lose
roll
the rep because, there's... Okay, so after that happens, survivors within 3 spaces loses 1 stamina.
You lose a stamina and I lose a stamina.
Yep. If adjacent to a walker,
No.
he's not. If in an unsecured room, he's in a hallway, don't matter, so that's it. So that's Negan, and then we're on to we have to roll for these, so black die for this one first.
We didn't move that walker up.
Oh, okay.
So now
He would attack. Yeah, they
We have
attack
to roll
you.
the die to see, because you're adjacent too.
And nowhere. Okay, yeah. Whoever gets the highest. Okay. So if anybody's watching, watch your hand there, Brady.
Whoever gets the highest doesn't get attacked.
Whoever gets the highest gets attacked.
That's complete. Then there's only 2 blanks, so it makes sense to say whoever gets the highest doesn't get attacked.
Okay, whatever. It don't matter. But anyhow, so this walker moved up, so it's either Dwight or Cheeseburger Eddie. So roll first. 1, 0.
You get attacked. I said whoever gets the highest, they don't get attacked.
See, you're changing it around.
I said it before I rolled, before you
Okay,
rolled.
so he's going to attack John. So John gets the defense of white against red.
And plus it's better because I only have a defense of red.
True. You don't even attack me, so...
But, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but you
not
can't
good.
you do something?
No,
No.
it's only on
defense?
attack. It's only on attack. It's
If
not
he
defense.
attacks. Well, that's everything. Wah, wah. You're thinking of what's her face. It's
Yeah.
another character.
Well, Thomas ain't because he never played this game before.
No, but I mean, you've probably seen it while looking.
Okay,
for the book.
but we did do all of this. So he's enraged. We went through everything. So now it moves on to the next player, which is going to be Thomas. I'm just going to change the camera angle again, and we'll continue on. On to Thomas's turn. So Thomas, what you
Are
doing?
you gonna stabby stabby?
Yeah, I'm gonna stabby. And
So
I
you're
get
gonna
2 red dice.
stabby here.
Yep.
You roll first, and then I'll
2 shots, 2 stabs.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
So
Dead.
chrono.
Well, almost dead.
You would
Well,
need a headshot to kill
Realistically,
it.
well, my next attack like that, my next.
Oh,
roll
so
of
you're going to
dice-
choose your...
Yeah,
you
I
don't
might
have
as
to
well
roll
take
it.
him
Yep.
out.
So you get a reputation for that. That was a good call.
That's all you. That's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn, and
Are you gonna whack that zombie in the doorway?
for my first action, but then I can't... Oh, we forgot that we rolled for these, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
You're gonna whack that zombie in the doorway? Because...
Yeah, do you know what? Why not? So, Cheeseburger Eddie is going to do...
Whack.
Crowbar him in the head. 2 white die.
It's a her, thank you.
Oh, nice. Headshot. So it don't matter.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Goodbye.
if you got a headshot, it would only be pro.
Yeah, that was one action.
You can't attack again.
No, I know.
And you can't go pick up the
But-
supply token either. And you can't secure them.
No.
You can hold nerve.
Yeah, I might as well just... Because we're in 14 right now. So, hold nerve time. No. So that ends John's activation. Or Cheeseburger Eddie, John. He got a complex, I think. Okay, Brady, it's your turn. No, you can't grab that supply. Oh, you're going to take it? Okay, so that's 2 actions. Good call. Reputation for you.
Ha!
Oh, I was supposed to go up reputation because I killed.
You'll up too as well.
Okay, so
Walker's
you
face.
went, right, Thomas?
Yeah, I was first.
Yeah, so now it's event phase. I'll let you read it.
Alright. +1 to threat.
Oh, we're at 15.
And it says, roamers, place 1 walker token on each entry point up to and including the current threat
So
level.
every entry point.
Choose a survivor, place 1 walker token on the nearest unsecured token to them, even in an open room.
Why don't you pick her so then the unsecured token will be over there?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to reshuffle the walker tokens.
Yep. Is that it?
Yep.
Nice.
That's it.
Very smart.
Smart like a dump truck.
Okay. So now these move up 1 space.
I was just guessing that Cheeseburger Eddie got told that a lot.
What are you trying to say, Brady?
I don't
It's
know.
not very nice.
It's not a lie in the movie that he played in.
Okay, so no walker,
Was
so
he
we're
the guy
on to
that
the
made the sauce?
Negan phase.
Or was that... Yeah, it was a different...
Move 2 spaces for Negan. Because that's his path, right?
Yep.
All survivors may immediately move 1 space.
Oh, well, that's nice. Well, I'm doing this. Oh, you're gonna pick up that supply token, eh?
Oh, I don't know. I only have 1 weapon. Both of you have 2 weapons. I only have 1.
So... Stop
All
being
right.
greedy.
So that ends the for the Negan phase, and now we got to roll. Bless you. You got to roll for the prone walker. I'll do it. And he stands up.
And you can't search anyway because he's adjacent to you.
Yeah, I know. He's like tapping me on the shoulder. Do you have any cheeseburgers?
What's
Does
the...
it got brain sauce on it, maybe? What's wrong, Thomas?
Just you.
But seriously though, like, wouldn't the zombie ask that?
I think there's a game out there, a cooking game, where you cook for zombies.
So that ends that.
Now we increase the threat by 1.
Threat level goes up to 16 now.
Oh boy.
We are so close to either finishing the game or losing the game.
Yep.
And I think that's it, because there's nothing else, and then we're going on to the next turn, and it's going to be Cheeseburger Eddie starting it off. Before we start off Cheeseburger Eddie's turn, we forgot. Now, I thought I did these, but we didn't. They moved up, but now this one would attack Laura, so one is going to... Whoop. Hold on. You're not Laura.
No, I'm getting ready for the zombie defense.
I was rolling. The zombie attacks Laura and gets 1 hit, so you got to defend that. Nothing. So you take another damage. So again, just to
Things are
reiterate
looking bad.
on this, I forgot to move these. They moved up, so that zombie would attack Laura. So that's what happened there. So now we're on to Cheeseburger Eddie's turn. And Cheeseburger Eddie is going to turn around and say, "Hey, you ain't shaking my cheeseburgers in my back pocket. I feel you doing that. I'm going to destroy you." That's what Cheeseburger Eddie would say.
I don't think that's the voice of Cheeseburger Eddie.
Well, it is now. So now I got to roll my 2 white die, and I get 2 hits, And 1 defense for the
He's prone. So what are you gonna do?
walker. So that was my first action. I know what you want me to
You
do.
cannot search because there's a zombie next to you. Technically.
I know. Can I secure the room though?
No, because there's a zombie in there.
Hmm.
You can hold your nerve.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold my nerve because we need to drop that down, or the game's gonna be over pretty quick. Yes, it goes down to 15 now, and that ends Cheeseburger Eddie's
I
turn.
already know what I'm doing.
Say, what are you doing then, Brady?
1 and 2 and picking up that supply token.
You can't.
There's no zombie next to me.
But
He is right.
yeah,
That
but
is
the
not
room is
adjacent to him.
It
unsecured.
doesn't matter. You can pick up a supply token.
We'll double check that. We'll be back. Probably Photographic Memory Kid is right, but just so we double check. Okay, Photographic Kid was right. So you're gonna pick up the supply token. You're stealing what I need.
Cheeseburger Eddie had too many cheeseburgers already.
Your head's in the way of the camera. Okay, grab a supply token. What you got?
A wrench.
A wrench, which is melee.
And it's the same as yours, so I'm just gonna keep it for myself.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So what is the stats on the wrench?
A white die for attacking instead.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad.
What does your crowbar say, by the way?
Treat locked doors like normal closed doors. So
Oh,
which
so
means
you-
that if
oh,
there's
yeah.
a locked door... Oh, by the way, Thomas, in other further missions, there's rooms that are locked and you have to try to open them.
Oh yeah, I was wondering for the campaign, if we pick up any items, are we gonna keep those items for the next?
We have to look into it to find out how you keep rolling for the campaign. So that's a good question for after we shoot this video. So anyhow, so that was your 2 turns, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's your turn there, Laura.
Alright, so.
Stabby, stabby.
Yeah, stabby, stabby.
Hold on. Just clear this out.
Wonder if there's a bow and arrow in this game.
Ooh,
Oh,
2 and a headshot.
Oh, you can't even roll. You can't even roll
Yeah,
for
if
it.
he gets a headshot, then it's. Then
Yeah,
He's
true.
only prone.
No.
He's dead.
Goodbye. Rep goes up by 1.
Hey, Laura. Your rep can't go up.
Second action. What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna rest? You can
Yeah,
rest
that's
because
yeah,
probably a
I'm
good
gonna
idea.
Two.
Nice.
Sweet.
Sure, 4. All right, so that ends the turn for the survivors, and we're on to the event. I'll give it to Brady this time.
+1 to threat.
Of course. So it goes back up to 16.
Place 1 walker token on each entry point, up and including to the current threat level. So you gotta reshuffle.
Yeah, I
it.
gotta reshuffle these because. Hang on, I'm just shuffling them here off camera. Okay, there's 1 stack. So where's it go?
On every.
Up to and including. So, yep. And there. No.
No, sorry.
There.
And then 1 goes here. There's a lot of tokens on the board.
There is a lot of tokens.
And then
Thankfully,
choose
over
one.
here.
Choose a survivor. Place 1 walker token on the nearest unsecured token to them. Just pick this one.
You're first player, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not first player. You are. You
Oh,
pick
so
that.
I get to choose. Brady,
But it's better to put it there. But
I'm going to put it.
beat. Kick
Okay.
you in the bum.
All right. So now move walker token. So it's going to go 1, 1, 1. That can't move. That can't move. Oh, in front of Negan, and it's a red one.
1. Shoot! I was trying to get a blank.
I already moved that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now it's going to attack.
Negan, so its stamina goes
Hold
down.
on a second. So no. Oh, we have to move these 2. So 1 goes there, he stays there. So Thomas, he's attacking you. So red die roll.
Nothing.
Nothing. You're fine.
You're tied, so you know what that means?
Nothing.
You die immediately.
Okay, so now this, we have to deal with Negan. So his stamina goes down. Survivors with the highest rep loses blue die of reputation. I have 1.
I've
I
won.
got 2.
So you gotta roll blue die and you lose 2. Survivors within 3 spaces loses 1 stamina. So I'm
That's-
going down 1
I'm going down 1.
and you're going down 1. Roll a blue die for how many? 2, but it's just that one, so that's gone.
Would he take off that token as well?
No, it's only walkers. Unsecured room, but he's in it, so he's fine. So that is it. So now, threat track goes up one more.
I think we should prioritize on the threat track, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing because we're kind of doing. Oh, we got to roll black die for that walker. See if he stands back up again. Yep.
Okay, you gotta stop rolling those.
I know. I gotta stop rolling them. Nobody else grabbed a die, so
I was about to like that, but you already had your hands in the cookie jar.
You got caught with your hands.
I like cookies. Okay.
Now you passed the first class. Now you passed the first player token to me.
Yeah, so that goes to Brady, and we are on to the next round. All right, continuing on. It's looking. We got Negan further, but the problem is you see the Walker token right here, and you know it's getting close that I think Negan may be in some trouble, and that means we're gonna lose. But anyhow, it's Thomas' turn. What are you doing, Thomas?
Well, I still need to get rid of that zombie beside me.
You gonna whap it?
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. Oh, headshot and 3 hits.
Okay, Brady, roll a red die.
No.
No, so he is. Bah! Reputation goes up by 1.
Beautiful.
You're gonna lose all of it
Okay,
anyway,
and
probably.
that was only 1 turn.
Yes.
So you
now-
can rest if you want.
No, I don't need to rest. Like that.
You're
I'm
at
gonna
4, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
actually
your
gonna
nerve.
hold my nerve like that so that I can bring this threat counter down.
No. All right.
Spoke too soon.
So now it's my turn, and I'm going to crowbar in the head.
Ding.
Give me
Crowbar,
explanation. Mark. Come on, headshot. I know it's to roll for the defense.
Ooh, 1.
One,
still
so
taking prone.
chrono. And second action is going to. I can't pick it up,
No, you can't.
and I can't secure
That's-
because
Oh, I thought you were trying to move me.
no. Hold my nerve. Why not? Yes, it gets dropped down by 1.
Yay.
All right, Brady. What are you doing? No, no, no. Why are you doing that?
And I'm gonna rest. I'm almost
You
dead.
should move here to get rid of this and then rest.
I have 2 health
Right.
left.
So if you move here,
Sorry,
You
but
can
no.
take him out already like that because he's already prone. It won't
no.
cost
Well,
you anything.
it does for a second action.
Oh,
Yeah, to do that. But the thing is, then you can rest next turn because
I
it's
would
going to
rather-
clear
I
it.
would rather not die.
Oh, that's a bad move, Brady.
it is a bad move. Because it's going to end up getting back up.
Right. Okay, so do your rest then. Oh, we
You
got,
didn't get anything anyways.
Oh, you are. Okay.
yeah.
Right,
One.
You got 1.
So you get 1 stamina. Okay, so now it's on to the event phase. I will read it this time. Dawn of Conflict. Place 1 walker token on each entry point up to and including the current threat level. Then, all walker tokens in play move following the normal rules. This is in addition to any regular movement this
So they
round.
move 2.
So then, no, they move 1.
And then they'll move again because it's
Yeah,
just
but
in
right
addition.
now they only move 1, and this will be flipped over. Roll a red die for how many walkers?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That
Good.
one had to moved into his line of sight. So it's the
White.
white side.
1.
1.
I'm gonna grab it. This guy moves off of here to here.
So not in line of sight. Move up 1.
That walker's in line of sight. That token's in line of sight. Not that one, but the one at the
This
end.
one?
At the very end.
No.
This guy.
Oh, he'd move up 1. So then flip over. It's a white die.
I got it.
2. Thomas, don't roll for zombies anymore. Like, that is... It's like when Brady and I played off camera. Every time he rolled,
I would get 2 or 3.
yeah, it was just...
Tisk.
It was horrible. Okay, so that's all done for moving.
And now we move on to the actual movement.
I know, so... I don't like this at all. So, this would move and reveal because line of sight. So, red die. Brady, you're not allowed to roll anymore either.
You have to roll then. Here.
This one would move and reveal. Oh, it's blank. At least
It
that's
wouldn't
good.
reveal, but oh well.
Yeah, because it would move.
It wouldn't move into that square.
Oh,
It couldn't move into the square.
okay. So
But it's blank anyway.
it
Just
don't matter. We have to leave it there. We know it's blank though. And this one here would move.
But it can't.
That way, and it would be in line of sight.
No, because this is the miniature blocking.
It's still line of sight. And it's blank anyhow. This will move up one. This will move up one. And that's it. So now it's walkers. Walkers would move, so move there. 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 So deal with this stuff first. So
We lost anyway.
I know, but we got to deal with it. So these two are going to attack
Yep.
Laura.
Whew, 2 hits.
One, so you take 1 damage. They would not attack. Now, stamina, unfortunately, this is really bad, and I'll show you why in a second. With the Walker reference phase, you see here, because he's attacking Negan, and I read this several times before, but just so I'll show you why this is horrible. If attacking Negan, -1 stamina per adjacent Walker. There's 1. So if we look at Negan's here, he's on 1, -1 stamina. That means that Negan is gone because he's so pissed off. He's like, you know what, forget this, I'm leaving, you guys suck. So that means that unfortunately we lost the very first mission, which is training day. Oh, okay, what I'm going to do is just set the camera up on the tripod so that we can have just a discussion about the game, because this is Thomas's first time. So I want his input and everything else, so we're just going to set it up and we're going to gather around the camera and do our little talk. Alright, so this is our very first official game for Here's Negan, The Walking Dead by Mantic Games. I said it backwards. It's The Walking Dead, Here's Negan by Mantic Games. But in either case, we lost our first training mission. What does that mean for the other videos? Nobody died yet. Thomas is kind of teetering, I should say. Yeah,
I'm infected.
You're infected. So, between missions, there's a couple of
Don't
things
fight me.
that we do. And number one is both Brady and I go up to full stamina again. But Thomas, he has to roll, I think it's a white die. I'll check when we're off camera to find out how much stamina he goes up so we know for next round when we play the first actual mission, which is the board is bigger. Maybe we'll do better in the first one.
Maybe.
Who knows? Because
Yeah,
we
let's
kind of sucked really bad at the training mission.
Maybe we were supposed to lose the training mission.
Who knows?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
It's training, though. We're trying to get used to it. So in either case, so Thomas, this is your first time. Brady, I'm not going to ask him what he thought of the game because we did play the game already off camera. So Thomas, what do you think? Give us your honest opinion to the viewers out there of this game. Here's Negan by Mantic Games.
It actually is a really fun game. It's very challenging. It can be very frustrating. But honestly, it's a really interesting and fun game to play like that. I can't wait to actually play the first mission like that, especially on a bigger board like that. So it should be very interesting to see how the next one plays out. And definitely interesting characters that they have like that and the way everything's moved around the board and how everything's set up. So definitely something worth playing like that, and definitely going to have a lot more fun with this.
Is there any point in the game that you realized, oh crap, I should have done this instead of that?
Couple points like that where I wish I'd realized that we had the ability to up our stamina. I would have done it earlier like that, and it may have changed a little bit on how much health I had versus being able to bring the threat counter down or making Negan move more like that. It's all a learning curve. Like
It
that.
is.
It's going
Yep.
to take a bit.
And again, this is your first game and you're still alive, so that's a big bonus for you.
Yes.
So, Brady, I know I wasn't going to ask you any questions about the game, but just one question I do want to ask you about this is there any point in the game that you kind of came to the conclusion, like, you know what, we're not going to win this game?
I knew from the beginning we weren't.
Way to be optimistic.
Yeah, very optimistic. Why do you say you knew from the beginning that we weren't?
We made a couple of major mistakes.
Okay, name at least one of the major mistakes that we did.
We let Negan go ahead of us.
Yeah.
So instead of clearing the pathway, we let him go ahead where he's going to be confronted by the walkers.
Yeah, they're going to be confronted.
Yeah,
we
first.
should have called him back like that
Yeah.
on the last turn or so to see if he could have been saved.
That's a very valid point. But another valid point is we totally forgot about calling Negan or clearing the way action. So if we knew about that, it probably would have changed the outcome of the game a lot more.
Yeah.
Because we would have took him, because there was a point where he was stuck in that hallway, and he was there for at least a good 3 or 4 turns.
And I think he lost like 4 stamina for that.
Yeah, because of that stupid hallway. So if we use that action of calling him, he may have survived. But the thing is he was surrounded by walkers, but we let him be surrounded by walkers by not using that. So it could be because we were not familiar with the rule set, or it could be just a bad judgment call onto us. Who knows? But in either case, I thought the game was fun. I like zombies, as everybody knows, as you can tell from my tattoos and everything. I'm a big zombie fan. And The Walking Dead, I really do like the comic book series more than the TV series. But all in all, it is very fun. The miniatures are in great detail on the miniatures, I have to say.
Yeah, no, they really
I did an okay job painting them. But looking back as my painting skill when I painted them to my painting skill now, I'm looking like, oh, I could do this better, I could have done that better and everything else, but you know.
It always comes with practice.
You're your own worst critic.
I am my own worst critic.
Yep.
Mechanic-wise for this game, I think the mechanics go seamlessly because it kind of pulls you into that stressful situation. Like, honestly, on personal opinion, I was very stressed playing this game because I knew that we had to get Negan to the exit, but everything we did was screwing up.
Yep.
Well,
One step forward, 3
it was
steps
probably
back.
because of your dice rolls.
Yeah, there we go,
I
blaming
think
it on
honestly,
me.
all of us had bad dice rolls.
Yeah.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I did perfect dice
Oh,
rolls.
who got incapacitated during the game?
Well, I mean, that
And
was
also
your
had
guys'
to be
fault.
subjected to a couple walkers like that. I'm pretty sure you were the one that actually sent the walker in his way.
Yeah.
No, I didn't actually.
Really?
I said the walker should be tied in combat, but no.
You can't change the rules.
Well, technically, you could if you really wanted to.
But if we were doing house rules, but we
Yeah.
wanted to try to play this close. So this is a call out to all the viewers and subscribers that are watching the channel that watch this video, and that is, if we made mistakes, please comment below and let us know. And even if we didn't make any mistakes, just comment and let us know what your opinions are of the game. What's the strong points? What are the weak points of the game? Because we'd love to hear you. On a personal note, I think it would be awesome if they come out with an expansion for this game.
Yeah.
Because, again, it's a great game. It kind of works hand in hand with the Walking Dead Call to Arms, I guess, is the newest one that came out. It's a role-playing game. It's not a role-playing game. It's more of a tabletop game. And it also works with The Walking Dead All Out War because you can use the miniatures and the cards into it. So Manta Games was very, very good with their marketing skills and everything else and combining them. So just look forward to the videos, the extra videos that are going to be on for this theme month for The Walking Dead. Here's Negan by Manta Games, and I hope you enjoyed this.
Before you end the clip, what I think that would be a good idea for them is to make this game compatible with the All Out War games, so you can have the same characters in this game for like their abilities and everything else.
So you mean bringing the All Out War characters into this game? I think there may be some kind of, I'll look into it, but I think there is something towards that you can do that. Because I do know for the All Out War, you can bring it over to the Call of Arms, I think it's called, which is the tabletop game. I think you can do that, and it might be vice versa. If you can mix it up for that, that would be phenomenal. If you know the answer to that, and please just comment below and let us know, because we'd love to do it. Again, from one zombie fanatic to another that is watching, any zombie, if you know any other zombie games that are really fun to play, comment and let us know. And also, too, as always, refer to the video for the 2020 update channel, where there's a list of games that I put down that had high views that we would vote on, and we would get the highest vote, that we would continue on playing throughout the year of 2020. One of them already hit the top charts, and that is Hero Quest. We are continuing playing Hero Quest, and you should have been here when Shane, Lance, and I did this, and Brady jumped in. Now, you could possibly jump in and take over one of Shane's characters, because Shane's the only one controlling one of the other ones. So just we'll talk to him about that, jumping into it.
Yeah.
Because Brady's the wizard into it, I'm the elf, and Shane is playing the barbarian and dwarf.
Interesting. All right.
So we'll try to fit Thomas into that. I didn't know you were interested, but anyhow, we're kind of straying away from this the zombie. We're talking about fantasy now, but zombies are kind of fantasy too, though.
Well, I
don't know what that language is, Brady. You're just...
You know that language, don't lie.
Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this. So tune in next time for the next episode of The Walking Dead. Here's Negan. So until next time, you know what I'm going to say. They know what I'm going to say.
No, I
and
don't.
Brady's going to probably jump in and say something ridiculous, like, play more games.
Say hi to Cheeseburger
Eddie.
Yeah, say hi to Cheeseburger
there
Eddie.
you go. So, Terry Crews, if you're watching this video, and if all the subscribers send out some comments onto the interweb, into the internet, and let everybody know, Terry Crews, I want you to come on to Board Game Maniacs, and I want you to play The Walking Dead as your character. I will personally do up your own character sheet with all the stats and have your picture on there for Cheeseburger Eddie. So if this reaches out to you or reaches out to his manager or what have you, this is Ontario, Canada, and we welcome you to come to Board Game Maniacs and be a part of Here's Negan and be Cheeseburger Eddie. That would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be incredible.
Yeah.
So, until next time, Board Game Maniacs, send out that message to Terry Crews to let him know, Cheeseburger Eddie, you're wanted here at Board Game Maniacs here in Ontario, Canada. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side, and be a maniac.
Play more games.
Boo! Yes, play more games. Boo!
Don't play games.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.